What's up, guys? All right, so I showed you earlier the $19 basically hurricane clone. Um, I did a little poking around. Yeah, this box got squished. Anyway, um, put it up here for you guys to see. So we got it hooked up. What we noticed is let me move it a little closer. Um, it goes to sleep on its own, so you don't have to turn it on or off. You just push the foot pedal, and it's on. So I don't know if this one is better than any of the other ones. I have never owned any of the other ones. I've seen them before. I've just never used them. Let's see. Or does that not work? Huh. Let's see here. Where 1 and 2 and 3. I thought it was supposed to go all the way up to 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So that switches it on to where when you hit the pedal, it's constantly on. I don't know if anything's hooked to this. Okay, 4 volts. I don't ever use 4 volts. I have some machines that run at about like 5. I don't see the clock though. Oh, looks like it's right here. Okay. Hold it down and it clears. Okay. But then it restarts. I don't want it to keep restarting. Off. It just automatically starts ticking away again. Like, no, I don't want stopwatch. Okay. It is kind of annoying. So I don't know what the receiver is for, but I think if I remember correctly, back in the day they had a wireless thing that you'd put on here, and then you'd have like a wireless foot switch. I mean, this is really, really old technology for 2023. So anyway, we got this piece. It showed up bent. I'm trying to figure out where I had something laying around over here. So if you get one of these, you're gonna have to straighten it back out. And I guess I could just use this, but it's supposed to be like these other ones. Man, that's not even close at all. This is very poorly punched out and machined. There's a lip on here. It will definitely scratch up the plastic. Anyway, let's see if it'll go in there now. It really doesn't want to because these are all fucked up. It's pretty piss poor manufacturing. Okay, so you need to take a screwdriver, go like this, push it in there. Now you look at them all, and if you go a little too far, just push them back. I mean, there's a clip in here that kind of does some kind of little catch in here, so And he still doesn't want to go in here, so we got to look and see if there's like a casting issue. It looks like it should go, but it just doesn't want to. Looks like it's in too far one direction. I can see why they sold these for 20 bucks. One of these is cocked over the other direction, it looks like. And there's, you know, they stamped these out here, and so they're not real smooth. Okay. Let's see what happens now. I'm looking, I don't see any burrs on the plastic on the bottom. Good Lord. This is ridiculous. Yeah, it is not wanting to go. And it's not right here. This tab here doesn't even stick out far enough. I don't know if you guys can see it. It didn't even stick out far enough to where it'll even catch that in the first place. Let's try and see if one of these even goes in there. Okay, that one does. And that one does. Alright. So they're just kind of like, I think they're at wrong angles. So it's not possible for it to go in. Because it's too close into here or there. Yeah, I can see. There we go. So, it's gonna be an issue in here. So if you order one of these, be prepared to adjust the metal, I guess. Here's our magnets. Magnets and suction cups. These actually appear to be fairly decent magnets. No, I think you could either use this one or you can use this one. And it would just go right here. So, I'm not really a fan of these type of power supplies, the way they're set up. I don't like the idea of it sitting like this. So, there's another piece in here. You see, that's not gonna. I wish they'd have like made a weighted base with these. So, let's see what we have in the bag here. What they gave us. Oh my god. A bunch of fucking shit. A graduated edge screw. Yeah, this is fucking retarded, to say the least. Alright. And it looks like these are probably going to be too tall. So, I don't care about having these on here super tight. What I want to see is if they have enough weight in their own to hold this thing straight up and down without using it on a magnet or without using it on a suction cup. Because the magnets are kind of heavy. So they give you a bunch of lock washers and stuff like that, and well, there's not going to be any point in using those except for the middle part. And they didn't give you anything for the middle part that's really appropriate, because this screw has a shoulder which will want to pull through something. So that's not really good for this. I work with metal. I build machines. I build different stuff. I'm an automotive mechanic, so I mean, like, I can tell you right now, it's the wrong screw for the wrong application. And there's no way that you would need lock washers on here. Some of these, this one must be longer than the rest. Do not want to screw on there all the way. Well, I think it was just the screw. So we got this piece here. Well, we're hoping that maybe it'll have enough weight. So I guess we'll have to take one of these washers here and I don't know, I probably have something better in my parts drawer. So they have two setups, I guess. So this is designed. They got 3 or 4. So basically, you could take this guy here and put it like that. But you got 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. So they actually did not give you the piece for the middle, really, because they gave you enough for all the legs, and that's it. Let me just put these legs on here. In fact, I see a lock washer that's different from the rest, so I guess they intended that one to be the one to use for the middle. I don't know. I just said, I don't know, I want to put these together, I guess, so I don't lose them later, in case I decide I suddenly need them. Come on. This one, I think there's a burr in it. It does not want to go on. Okay. 2, 3, 4 more lock washers, so they intended those to go with that. And yeah, a couple of these are kind of funky. The metal casting is bad. Yeah, they just didn't really like deburr the metal. So anyway, so there's that one. We still have 2, 3, 4 little washers that can go onto this one, and then we would have another leg right here that we didn't use, and a washer for it. But this middle piece, like, why are you giving me this goofy ass screw? It's not really machined for this, so I don't know. Yeah, these screws are garbage. Every one of the nuts have bad threads. And they must have manufactured them really cheap. So, let's see. There's no guarantee that's not just going to go right on the floor. So, it's an okay design, I guess. If you got something metal, put it on there. It's probably not going to go nowhere. Pretty cool, but yeah, it's not the right thing to be putting on here. So anyway, what do I think of it? I think it's a cheap piece of crap, and I think it will probably work. Anyway,